52 Traders, episode 48.
Trading is simple. It's the person who's complicated.
Over the next year, your host Cam Hawkins gets inside the minds of 52 of the world's best traders to find out if he has what it takes to become one of them. Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind. Trading is very risky and could lose you all of your capital. Any comments about historical performance are not an indication of future results.
Before we kick things off, remember to register for my free webinar where you can watch me turn simple trading strategies like the one you're going to hear on the show today into fully automatic MetaTrader 4 expert advisors, all in under 45 minutes, and you get to keep whatever I create. You can register today at automatemytrading.com or 52traders.com/webinar. What's up, traders? Welcome to another weekly installment of the 52 Traders podcast, and today we're lucky enough to have Harllan Dale on the show. Harllan used to run Forex Consulting Limited, where he would teach traders technical analysis and also send them signals as well, and he's now currently trading his own account and trying to automate strategies to free up his time. Welcome, Harllan. Thanks for joining me here on the 52 Traders podcast this week.
Hi, Cam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So look, Harllan, I've already mentioned some of your highlights, and I know that's only a small part of your story. So can you tell the listeners a bit more about you personally and what first attracted you to trading?
I'm a day trader and also a scalper at the same time. Way back in 2013, I had this company in which we teach people here in our country on how to trade the Forex market. Basically, we teach technical analysis, pure technical analysis, and also we have a company that sends signals to our subscribers every day on what trade to take on the specific currencies that we have chosen for a period of time. And I have been introduced to this industry by a friend of mine who's a business associate. He said that he met this guy and he's holding a seminar, and this guy came from Brunei. And I was a bit hesitant at that time because I don't know if this is an industry in which people could really make money. I only hear things, but I don't really know about this thing. So I said that if we could meet him personally so I could talk to him. And then we set up a meeting with this guy. And then he told us a lot of stories about the lifestyle that he's having for years now, having to do trading in the Forex market and the time freedom it gives him. And that's what hooked me to go and try to see if I could learn what he's doing, because I like time freedom. I like doing things on my own. I like on my own terms. I don't want to wake up too early in the morning, being bossed around by someone who I don't really know. So I really like the time freedom that he's talking about. So that got me hooked into the idea of the Forex market.
Cool, sounds interesting. And so how did you meet up with this guy? Talk us through the first time you met him.
So my friend was attending his seminar in one of the biggest business districts here in our country, and I asked him whether we could meet up with him before we pay the money, because I wanted to know if he is legit, and I don't want to throw away that amount of money to someone who would just scam us and to someone who just tells stories. And so when we met up with him, there were about 10 to 20 people present at that time, and I have asked him, and we have asked him a lot of questions whether this is something that someone could really do at home with no experience, because I'm an engineering graduate and I don't have any finance background. So what he did was he called his mentor from Japan, who runs a fund company at that time, and he just asked his mentor to just tell us whether this Forex trading industry, the retail trading industry, the online trading industry, is something that a novice person who would try to learn it would even make money out of it in a few months or years to come. And so that's what got us hooked because we believed him because he was someone that seems credible, and he is making a lot of money, as he has said.
So he called his mentor in Japan, and
Yeah.
what did his mentor say, or did he let you in on what his mentor told you?
So basically, what he told us was, this is an industry that is about to boom, because at that point in time, the online trading retail industry is just beginning, and not much of the people here in our country know about it. That there is something that you could do in your own home, that you could trade in your own house. When we talk about stocks, when we talk about investing, the only place that we know on where to invest is the stock exchange, and we don't know that you could do it at the comfort of your own home, and that he just told us that there's a world bigger than us, that you don't have to kill yourself every day just to make money. There's an investment vehicle that we could use. If we learn it properly, we could profit from it, and we could have the time freedom that we want.
Okay, and so these guys, you wouldn't be able to give us the names of them, one of them, or either of them, or would you prefer to keep it private? It's up to you.
I would love to, but I'd rather not to. But I could tell it to you after this interview. And the only reason that is that I don't want to do any moral assassination of a person. Because 2 years after that seminar, our classmates from Brunei and from Singapore and also from Malaysia, because his network grew, because he became famous. And then they found out that this guy was not really earning money from Forex trading. He was earning a lot of money because of his network marketing business. Because what he does is he does this seminar for Forex, but he recruits people to join his network marketing business. That if you join his business, he would teach you more holy grail techniques that would really make you rich. And so a lot of people joined him, but there was a backlash, and so they filed cases against him. And that's the reason why I don't also want to drag the name of his mentor into this, because it might be unfair for that guy, because he might not know what his student was doing. But what I'm basically saying is that I was introduced to Forex because of him, and I've learned the basics because he has taught us the basics, and it was good. It was correct. But the stories, the made up stories, were all lies. And 6 months into the trade, I've already lost a lot of money. And tell you honestly, I've lost appetite for trading, because I've lost around $10,000 at that time. Both my money and the money of my friends. And I'm so burned out, and I don't want to trade anymore. And that's the reason why I went back to work. I worked for an international insurance company as an underwriter. And then I met this boss in that company who used to work for the New York Stock Exchange, and I tried to befriend him and learn from him. And that got me back on track and got my passion back to trade. And I've learned a lot of things from that guy.
Okay, so that was the first part of the show. Now, to hear the full episode, the best bits, join the family at 52traders.com. They usually go for about 45 minutes to an hour long, and trust me, these shows are great. They give us so much insight. Now, if you want to get there quickly, all you need to do is jump into the show description on your phone, and there's a link taking you directly to 52traders.com, where you can join the family over there and listen to the full episode. Now, in the rest of the show, I cover off what my traders do differently from the rest of us. So what is it that they're doing that we're not doing? What their typical trading day looks like, what they would do if they had a day job now and wanted to trade for a living, their preferred trading strategy, so actually how does it work, what we should be educating ourselves on when we're looking at a price chart, so what indicators we should use, what price levels, what chart patterns, all those sorts of things. Also, we touch on fundamentals as well, so how do we use news to our advantage? Trading psychology, tips, tricks, techniques, we go through those. Exiting trades, managing trades that you've got running. So we talk about their strategies. They give you strategies for exiting and managing trades. Books to read, websites to visit, all the best ones. Something that you should try and master over the next month. The broker and platform they use. And finally, last but not least, they give us a full trading strategy. So something you guys can try out at home on your PC this week in the markets if you wish. Now, to get the full episode, you need to jump onto 52traders.com, join the family. As I said, it usually goes on for 45 minutes to an hour, and there's a link in the show description. So if you're on your phone, just jump on there, tap the link, and it'll take you straight to 52traders.com. Now, if you're thinking about learning to automate any of your trading, hiring a developer, learning to code, that sort of thing, then before you do that, jump onto my other website, automatemytrading.com. So if you're interested in automating some or all of your trading, then jump onto automatemytrading.com and you'll see me over there. For now, to hear the rest of this episode, all you need to do is click on the link in the show description or go to 52traders.com. See you there.